Hello, I am Edwin Moles, and welcome to PSUP Esports Weekly number 4 for November 14th, 2011. I'm going to speak a little bit softly. I don't know if you saw my earlier post, but the noisy people from my living room are now asleep in my living room. I love college life. As you can see, I'm wearing my Wolverine t-shirt. Why? Because it's awesome. It's comfy, and it matches my hair. And it was given to me by my stepsister, and family is what it's all about. That's right, because in 5 days, one hand's worth of days, it's Thanksgiving time. Well, Thanksgiving break time, which to us is like just as good as the real thing. I actually won't be putting up a weekly for next week. What would be number 5 for November 21st will be number 5 for November 28th, which will be the Monday after we get back from Thanksgiving break. Because I will be in Virginia with my mother, actually, for Thanksgiving break. Gonna have an awesome time. It's gonna be nice to get out of town for a little bit. And my mom is, shout out to my mom, you're the best. She snuck into my house yesterday, Sunday, earlier today. She snuck into my house to leave me like 16 cookies, some brownies, and like a Danish. I mean, there was a reason behind it. I won't go into the long story, but she snuck into my house to give me delicious food. I love my mom. You're the best. Let me adjust the chair. That's a little bit better. You may have seen earlier that I actually have a little bit of decoration because I'm a fabulous artist. We have Jerry, the Thanksgiving esports turkey, hand turkey. Very important. That's what I'm talking about, man. Who knew the hand was designed perfectly to draw easy turkeys? He's gonna watch from back here. Hanging underneath my Zen Buddhist paintings. Pretty cool stuff, let me tell you. Excuse me. Well, I don't have a long show for you tonight. It has taken me forever to actually be able to record it, but here we go. This last week, No Wombats, our PSUP LoL team, did beat, Ludus, Lehigh University, who goes by the acronym Ludus, which can only possibly stand for Lehigh University TIS. That's basically it. It was a good game. We stomped him in Summoner's Rift, so that was pretty cool. And actually, it was a nail-bitingly close game in Dominion. Wow, it's really fun. I'd love to show you it right now, but I'm running a lot. I'm really behind on schedule, so I'm not actually going to include it in the weekly. I might put it up as a video later. But nail-bitingly close. It was down to the wire, mostly because we made a lot of mistakes. But whatever, No Wombats is still undefeated, 5-0 at the 5th week into the 8-week season of IBLOL. Next week we will be up against University of Pennsylvania. So it'll be Penn State versus University of Pennsylvania. I'm very excited to see who will be the victor. I highly anticipate it being us. And also I would hope that it would be us. It will be a tough match though. University of Pennsylvania is pretty good. This SC2 team, as I mentioned in the third weekly last week, did not actually play Drexel University. They're scheduled to play Drexel University at 4 p.m. on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, the first day of the break. Should be really good games. I'm really looking forward to SC2 coming out with a last win and being 5-3 for their season as well, or 5-3 for their season. Contact Nathanius if you're interested. I don't know whether or not he's facilitated spectating for the tournament games, but I know that obviously StarCraft 2 Battle.net does allow spectators, so it'd be pretty cool to go in and watch them play those games. I know I would be, and I probably will be from now on, if I wasn't in Virginia with my mom, because we're leaving Saturday. Number 3. Oh, the PSU. Okay, so we have a lot of people come into the PSUP esports Facebook page, new members all the time, coming in, and a lot of them are League of Legends players. And just as a shout out to you League of Legends players, just because some of the people miss the memo as they come in, we do have a chat room. It's a permanent chat room, by which I mean everyone in PSUP esports, whenever they're online, they're in it, so it's basically permanent. Whenever you log on to League of Legends next, go ahead and join the chat room, PSUP space LOL, and click the icon on the top right of the chat room. When you get in, you'll see us all there. We hang out there. And say auto join when you log in. That way you'll always be there, and you can organize games with other members of the community, and make it a better experience for all of us. It'll be a lot of fun. We love to have you. Sunday scrims. A lot of you have also missed out on this memo. Every Sunday we get together as a League of Legends community, and we play scrims together. Sometimes we'll play each other in 3v3s, 5v5s, all random, all mids for the lulls, or we'll get 5 mans and go out and find a random team to play against or something like that. It's a lot of fun. We've kind of drifted off with attendance recently, mostly because no Wombats has their games on Sunday, usually. So at least that portion of the community can't play with them at that time. And also, I've been hearing reports of a lot of the LoL players saying that the scrims are a little bit too early, noon, on a Sunday. It's hard to get up at noon, or you have conflicts or whatever. So I've actually decided that permanently, from this moment on, every Sunday we will have Sunday scrims, and they will be at 4 p.m. Not noon, 4 p.m. So get on at 4 p.m., come play with us, it'll be a lot of fun. Also, more news for PSUP LoL. The solo mid-tournament obviously did conclude last week, and I made that announcement about those winners. The duo bot tournament that I mentioned way back in weekly 1 will be starting the week following Thanksgiving break. So immediately when you get back, we're going to start that duo bot tournament. It's going to be really fun. So if you're involved with the solo mid tournament, you know what a Swiss rounds tournament is like now. It's point-based. We have a certain number of rounds in order to narrow down the contestants to a certain top 8 or top 16 or number of players. But this is going to be played 2-on-2, of course, in bottom lane in Summoner's Rift. It's going to be the teams will not enter the tournament actually with a partner, because we are trying to facilitate gaming and a gaming experience that's more like a solo ranked experience, in which you wouldn't know the person you're going to be playing with. Well, in this case, you will know the person you're playing with, but it will be random. Every round of the duo bot tournament, at least for the Swiss rounds part, will be played with a random player who has the same number of points as you. So the teams will be randomly assembled, and it should be really crazy fun. I'm looking forward to interesting team combinations and some fun strategies and stuff like that. And we'll go over more rules later. I'll post the rules on the Facebook site so you can sign up and check out the official, rule block, so to speak. What do we have next? Oh, we have shirts. I mentioned them last time. Now we have them. I'll throw up a design right now. You can see the front has the snazzy esports logo made by our very own treasurer, Brian Maynard, with the lion E, and then the 2 lines. So crisp and clean. On the back you have where example is. You will actually have your gamer tag, and underneath that we have the example. Currently is League of Legends, but you could have StarCraft 2. You could have any game right there under your gamer tag, followed by a big old snazzy esports lion symbol. It looks really good. You might actually think that that's me modeling that shirt, but no, that is actually some other random nondescript white male. It's actually pretty obvious because I'm much more sexy than this random dude. He doesn't have a head, and it's kind of hard, I have a head. Look at that smile. Look at that confusion. Am I done? We have shirts. Oh, last point. To facilitate getting some more content for these videos, I'd love to have submissions from you guys for various things that you'd like to see on the show. I actually for the weekly coming up for weekly number 5, whatever that means, weekly number 5 for the Monday, the 28th, when you come back from Thanksgiving, I'll be showing videos of you guys making a great decision in whatever game you play, and it working out well for you. What do I mean by that? Okay, so you're playing, for the next 2 weeks, say you're playing a game in League of Legends, or you're playing a game of StarCraft, and you make a conscious decision to do something that is out of the ordinary or just a little bit quirky, and it ends up working really well for you, and it was intentional. It wasn't just an accident. You didn't just accidentally scan their hidden expo or something like that. No, you actually intentionally did something and it worked out really well for you, and maybe it won you the game or something like that. So I want you to submit a replay. If you're in League of Legends or StarCraft 2, you can just send me a replay of you making this decision in a game. Send it to PSUP Esports, and in the body of the message, tell me what the decision was and at what point in the game it happened, and I'll go check out the highlights from those and choose the ones I like the best, or choose the ones I think are the biggest, and I'll show them for you on weekly number 5. If you play a different game, if it has a replay system, I may or may not be able to use it. But if it's a different game like Call of Duty or Super Smash Brawl, it might be easier if you make a video yourself and then send me the video rather than a replay. But that'll be really fun. I'd like to take a look at some of the cool decisions and cool strategies that people are doing, and it's always fun to see people in our community doing well. That basically wraps it up. I don't know. I'm feeling really, really hot actually, but I'm feeling really comfy. Got my Wolverine shirt. Only 5 days left to go and only 1 exam. Can you believe that? Only 1 exam before Thanksgiving break? I'm lucky. And I like you, Jerry. That's right. Well, I hope you guys have an excellent Thanksgiving break. Make sure to tell all your friends and family you love them. Tell them how much you love esports. Ooh, I almost forgot. I didn't tell you how to get a shirt. I was so excited to show you how cool they were. I didn't even tell you how much they were or how to get them. So I will go over that now. The shirts are $15. If you are in the PSUP Esports Club, come to a LoL Division meeting, which will be 8 p.m. in 6A Findlay. If you can't attend the meeting, then just track down one of the 4 officers for the club. That'll be Nathan Rowe, our vice president, Brian Horton, our secretary, Brian Maynard, our treasurer, or me, Edwin Moles, your president. Any one of us with your money. We also need your size, the gamer tag you'd like to be in the shirt, and the game you want to be played. That goes for actually anyone who wants a shirt, but if you're in StarCraft 2, rather than coming to one of our officers, go to the officer in your club, Nathan Fabricant, or Oliver Allen for the PSU Video Game Club, and give your officers your size, your gamer tag, the game you want on the back, and $15, and they will get it to me. And that way we can all have like a bunch of t-shirts going around campus, and some attractive member of the opposite sex comes up and says, "Ooh, what's this esports thing?" And you say, "Well, let me tell you all about it, baby. Basically the coolest thing going on at Penn State, and I have a shirt to prove it." So I just want to make that happen. I think that is all. Again, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Make a hand turkey if you haven't yet. I'll see you guys next time.